Hey guys, it's Cholita and
Laura.
and we're here at the invite-only exclusive U.S. launch of Dita Von Teese's My Private Coffret for Contru. This is the launch of a brand new product she's designed exclusively with her ambassadorship for Contru behind us, and it's gorgeous. Everybody's going to want this for the holidays. It's an amazing treasure chest, which is what coffret in French means. And it includes 2 martini glasses, a beautiful bottle, a really cute shaker, and a bottle of Contru. So we're going to talk a little bit to Dita about what inspired her and how her ambassadorship with Contru came about, and also about her engagement at the Roxy next week.
Which we're going to, oh my God.
Yes, can't wait. So stay tuned. Well, can you tell us a little bit about how your ambassadorship with Contru came about, and what elements inspired the design of your private coffret?
Well, I was approached by Cointreau, I guess, about 3 years ago, and you know, I had being known for bathing in a big cocktail glass. It was really, you know, a lot of different spirit brands were interested in working with me. But when I sat down with the French people from Cointreau, and I learned about this historic brand and the real, like, their attitude about sophistication and enjoying elegant cocktails and taking the time and the ritual to make like really beautiful cocktails. I wanted to work with them because it just sort of it appealed to me more than like, oh yeah, we'll throw you in a martini glass, it'll be great with a couple olives. It just, I liked their approach and I liked the history of the brand. I started reading about it and I thought it was really amazing that you know, what this brand speaks for, and how many great cocktails were invented with Cointreau. So, and then of course I created a show for them called the Be Controversial Show, and I got to make a bigger, better version of my martini glass and a new costume that was all inspired by Cointreau,
and also the fabulous ads, the commercials for the margarita, the Cosmopolitan.
Exactly.
Those are all amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I've gotten to do so many wonderful things with them that really. That, you know, there's never anything they've come at me with that I was like, oh, I don't know about that. Everything is like things I'm dying to do, like making those webisodes and playing Margarita Sames, who invented the first margarita with Cointreau, and yeah, it's been really, and then the coffret, which of course is really beautiful and has kind of like, it's peach satin. It looks a little bit like 1930s era lingerie, and hat veiling like what you have on right now, laid over it. And I just love the idea of useful, beautiful, feminine things, and so I hope people will get to buy one.
I'm sure they will. You have a 3-night engagement next week at the Roxy. We're really looking forward to it. With the new movie Burlesque coming out, what are you hoping that, well actually, what can we expect from your show, and what are you hoping that audiences take away from it?
Well, I'm really happy that burlesque is a big buzzword, and a lot of people are asking, you know, what burlesque is, and I don't really probably have to explain so much anymore what it is to be a burlesque star, because I do a lot of explaining when people ask me what I do, and sometimes I just say nothing because I just don't want to explain it. So I'm glad that people are kind of understanding what it is, but what I really hope is that people will go see what a real burlesque show is, what the real neo-burlesque movement that's been going on all over the world. I want people to see what's going on live and how it differs from what you would see, you know, on the big screen, or to see other films about burlesque like Gypsy with Natalie Wood, and that really show the real burlesque. So, you know, I think I chose a really well-rounded group of performers. For next week's engagement, I wanted to show kind of the diverse beauty that neo-burlesque embraces, and to show that, like, we have women. There's women in my show of all different types and shapes and sizes, and that was important to me, to show the diversity of it too, to make people understand why we are so enthralled with burlesque and why a lot of women are fans of it, is because it's kind of lets us embrace what makes us different than, you know, the, you know, typical Hollywood American blonde, or, you know, I just wanted to really show them why so many women are going to these shows, despite the fact that burlesque is historically about striptease.
Right. So. You are the epitome of glamour and elegance and all that is fabulous, and I know that our fans at Pinup Clothing just adore you and really look up to you. What advice can you give to women and of all different ages that really are aspiring, whether it's to be successful in burlesque or modeling or their career. I know that you say that you are an advocate for glamour every minute, every day. What tips and advice can you give to our
well, I like to just remind people, you know, no matter, I get a lot of girls that maybe say like, oh, I love being dressed up, but then sometimes people make fun of me or something, or they you know, they make fun of me because I'm too dressed up, and I try to remind them, you know, like I got made fun of for years, and I still do. I still have people asking me like, did I just walk off a movie set, or like why am I dressed this way? And so to just, you know, keep the faith and do what makes you feel good, because really being sexy and being beautiful is really about how you carry yourself, and elegance is really about your posture and how you feel, and so don't let anybody bring you down, and that's one of the most important messages, I think.
Fabulous. And lastly, if you could please tell us who made your amazing ensemble
This
tonight.
is Cholita Dinnigan. I got it in Australia when I was there with Cointreau, in fact. And I know people are going to be like, wait, she already wore that dress, but it's not the same dress. I wore it, and then I bought another one.
Beautiful.
So I borrowed it, then I bought it.
Thank you so much for taking the time to
Thank you.
speak with us.
Thank you.